All right, welcome. This is morning movement and meditation. It's what I invited everybody to the other day through email. I'm so excited. Typically I do this from my living room, but today I figured, you know what, make it fancy. So I'm at the yoga studio in Pulsebo. For some of you, it might be 6 a.m. For some of you, it might be 8, 9, just depends where you are in the world. Maybe it's 7 p.m., who knows? This is a great practice to do at any time to break up the day or to wake up. And so I do this to wake up, and I hope you enjoy it. So I come with a theme every day, and lately I've been using this book called Peace In, Peace Out. I got it at a random gift shop. It's by Joan Steffend, and at the beginning I'll read the peace in, and at the end we'll read the peace out. So today, if you, that's you, yearn for something more in your life, quite often your life opens doors for you. Look for them. Synchronicities and coincidences often might be the language your life uses to get your attention. Your interest and excitement in a class, a book, a seminar, or anything might be another way. Pay attention and walk through those doors. Your life is not over, or you wouldn't be reading this, or you wouldn't be here with me today. So if you yearn for something more in your life, pay attention to what the world is saying to you. And we're going to start the practice of paying attention by getting up and moving. This is a 3-part class. The first section is movement from head to toe. Second section is sun salutations, standing poses, a little bit more heat building. And the third section is our meditation. So stand up, join me. Toes turned out slightly, and bend the knees. And we have this horse stance, so kind of feel bouncy or sway-like, just sort of, in a set position. And then we start with the breath. Before anything, breath with a little movement, because we're still waking up. Hands by your thighs, just soft arms, soft hands, really loose, noodle arms. Take an inhale and draw the hands up towards the shoulders really lightly. And then hands float downwards, pressing down as you exhale. Yeah, keep that going. Drawing the hands up. Breath through the nose, and exhale, the exhale breath also through the nose. Turning to the side here. So it's this nice up and down, flowing in, allowing that breath to come in like you're filling a pitcher of water. Good, and we'll do one more deep breath. And a slow exhale out. And just continue that deep breath as we go through these head to toe movements and beyond. So just resting those hands by your side, take your chin to your chest. Rock your right ear to right shoulder. Left ear to left shoulder. Make half circles, and we're still staying bent in the knees. I went on a long hike yesterday, so I'm feeling it already in my legs, but that's a good thing. You can make full rotations in the neck, the head. If that feels okay, find any little creaks, cracks, stuck points. Good, and then bring your head back up to the center, big shoulder roll. Like create tension, then release tension. Lift, create it, let go of it. And forward. And hopefully, most of these movements should be accessible to everybody and anybody. There are ways, of course, to modify, not taking it as big or just backing off a little, going slower. So this next one is my favorite, is arm circles. And it's not what you'll see in a yoga class often, but it's what we do for a movement. So we make fists with the hands, bend the knees, of course, and draw the arms in and around, right? In and around. And you're trying to get your arms flat to your body, like arms on the face of a clock. And your hands are making fists, so it's like a rock on a string. And just let them sort of loosely warm up, wind up. Hopefully my microphone's not going crazy. If it is ever, you can turn your volume on and be like, or your microphone and say, hey, scratchy. Switch directions. I also have the ability to turn the heat up in here, which was nice. It's a brisk day today. But we can create our own heat with our breath and our movements. All right, bring the hands down. A couple wrist rotations. Just because a lot of us are on computers during the day, I am on my computer far more than I like to admit, even being a yoga teacher. I think that's any profession right now, though. All right, wiggle the fingers. Shake it out. Dance a little bit. If you're not into it, that's okay. All right, so we go down a little bit. We're going to the waist, head to toe, remember. So hands off on the hips. We go just off the hips, and we twist, spin, rotate through the spine, the long axis of the body. So keeping your gaze forward, hips forward. It's just this middle portion, this torso moving. And can you still feel your toes pressing down, your feet grounded? Yes, yes, good. So just like we want to listen to the signs of the universe, we also want to listen to the signs of our body. What is it telling us this morning we need to ease a little slowly into? Maybe eat another vegetable today. It's Monday, after a weekend, it's kind of like that. How about now? Vegetables, water. Mondays are always a great day to start a new thing or, start over. It's okay, it happens. We can restart, start over as much as you want. And the twists are pretty good, but we're gonna add a little vibrations. So make fists with the hands and sway side to side, hips are loose, and you're making little love taps just above your chest, under your shoulder, and at your kidneys on your lower back. So creating some vibrations in the lymph nodes and the kidneys. And your legs are straight, you can sway. It feels good. Okay, and we're going into just some side bends, also one of my favorites, where we open the arms, really press the elbows back. So you can straighten the legs here, that's okay here. As you exhale, straighten, press one hand down, one hand across, lengthen through the long side of the body. Inhale, lift back up. So letting that go. Exhale is a strong press. Use that ujjayi exhale if you can. Inhale, lift up. And we'll just do one more. Also good. Reach up. And then take those hands down. Step the feet together. Good. And we will do either a high knee or a high kick. Step in one foot back. Start with the knee lifting. So what you're seeing here, because it's Monday, is sort of the base of my morning movement and meditation practice. And if it feels comfortable, we straighten the leg. Throughout the week, I add different kinds of movements, but the base stays pretty much the same. So I might add something different. Maybe instead of this kick, it's the crescent knee or kick. But it also keeps it that you could do this at home on your own without the guidance because it's a simple formula. Okay, switch sides. And that's what I'm hoping to do, is to empower you to have your own home yoga practice. You as the guide, your body as the teacher. Maybe straight leg, oh. And this does not have to be graceful or pretty. Like, we're falling. The biggest thing I've noticed these past 6 months is that people's balance was probably the first thing to go, and that's okay. Oh, wait, abs in as you do this. Exhale, balance, core strength, look up. And let's bring that down. All right. So even if you're a little lazy with that, again, you're showing up. That's awesome. So good job. Next section. Sun salutations, standing poses. So for our sun salutation, we'll do basics. Sun salutation A. So coming to the top of the mat or wherever you are, take your hands together and just take a moment of appreciation, gratitude, and with the intention of noticing the signs that the world gives us, the universe gives us, as we go throughout our day. Doors will be open. Doors will be closed. New opportunities will arise, and some will end. Sun salutation A. Reach those hands up. Take an inhale. Look up. Exhale. Open the arms, diving down to a forward fold. Now, bend the knees to begin with. You're not going to feel as stretchy as you would 12 hours from now. Lift up halfway, taking the hands on the shins, lengthen to the back. Then plant the hands down. Just gonna step both feet back. So walk it back to your plank position. I take the knees for the first one. I just do. You can choose knees up or knees down. Elbows point to the back of the room. Hug the arms in as you bend the elbows to 90 degrees or less. Chaturanga. Press to straight arms. Lift the heart. Shoulders back. Up dog. On the knees. Look down. Tuck the toes. Lift the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. First down dog of the day. So that means pedal the feet a couple times. Really feel this. Maybe you're swaying side to side, or like you're skiing, slalom skiing, or walking your dog. The first down dog doesn't need to be perfect. Your fingers might not be totally spread. You might not feel super relaxed. But we're checking in, noticing how it feels. And at the end of that next exhale, walk your feet forward. It can be about hip distance for better balance. I recommend that in the morning, or feet together. Lift up halfway, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Just use with the microphone. And then we rise up, reach up. Hands come down to your heart. We're gonna do that a couple more times, okay? Awesome. Palms down, reach up, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Now just flowing with that breath, or trying to. Half lift, inhale. Walk the feet back, we've got plank pose. Now you're on your, microphone issues. You're on your knees or off your knees. Shift forward if you're on your toes. Lower to chaturanga, maintaining that straight line in the body. Integrity using that core. Upward facing dog. Whew, that's a tough one. And downward facing dog as you exhale. Just take one breath. Press the heels down, heart towards the thighs. And walk the feet forward. Half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Rise up, inhale. Hands come down by your heart. Let's do that again. Once more, reach up, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, plant the hand, step, well, maybe if you're ready to hop back to plank pose. Shift forward or take the knees. Chaturanga, exhale. Up dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. And walk those feet forward, top of the mat. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Rising up, inhale. Reach up. Hands to your heart. Chose a very poor choice of a shirt to wear this morning. All right. So now we'll add a couple standing poses to our practice. So we did 3 sun salutation A's. And to keep it simple, just step your feet wide. I typically like to do that. Step your feet wide, makes it easy. And we'll stay right now with the toes facing the long edge of the mat or off of the mat, that's fine. We do open those arms. So then turn the right toes out to the side just a little bit, bend the knee. So it's a side lunge, right? Side lunge. And then tilt towards the long leg, that left leg, tilt, reach. It's almost like a little side bend here, just a little bit bend. So notice this position. It's not an actual yoga position, not really, it's a side lunge with arms. You might block or make fists. We'll do a little karate chop, straighten the legs, hands to your heart, switch sides, open the arms, turn the left toes out just about halfway, 45 degrees. And then practicing that back and forth. Hands to your heart, make an X, pivot in the feet, other side. And we go back and forth. And can you stay low, maybe bend the knees. Stay low as you do this. Rather than coming all the way up, stay with bent knees. Shifting energy side to side. And if you're getting fancy with the gaze, look down towards that straight leg side, the bottom hand. Adding a little bit of, this is a blocks. It's more of a martial arts form. High drop stance with a block. Okay, now come back to center. Get hands on your hips, toes face the edge of the mat. Take your right toes again, turn them to the side, all the way this time. Turn them towards the perpendicular to your back foot. Bend the knee, open the arms, warrior 2. Look beyond the front fingers, the bent knee side. Soften the shoulders. Couple standing poses. Draw that left hip down to keep the hip bones level with each other. Flip that front hand, reverse warrior, reach up high, a little bit back. Bottom hand goes down that back leg. Good, then side angle, just because I like to hit these certain specific strength building poses. We bring that right elbow down to the thigh, left arm reaches up or extends. This is a great way to get into those hips and build more core strength in standing poses. And simply switch sides, lift back up, pivot your feet to the other side. There we go. Bend the left knee this time, arm still, shoulder distance or shoulder height, reaching as long as you can. Feel that expansion. Look down and make sure you can see your left big toe on the inside of the knee. Yes, you're good? Great. Maintain that steady deep breath. Flip that left palm, reach it straight up. Right hand goes down the back leg. Look up. Then tilting forward, inhale, lift, exhale, elbow to the thigh. Reaching, extending, your hand might be straight up or palm facing the front of where you are, or down, or extend it and roll that right shoulder back, trying to lift your heart towards the ceiling. Good, and rise up very slowly. Straighten that front leg, turn the toes again towards perpendicular, hands on the hips. Draw the shoulders back, lift the heart, forward fold, exhale, hands come down. Now if there's any extra movement you would like to do here, cool. I like a good wide forward fold. Then walk those hands forward. It's going to be kind of an awkward transition. Take the knees down on the mat. So you're going to be kind of off the mat like I am. So simply just pivot, walk it to where you need to be appropriately to feel comfortable set up on your mat. So we're on the hands and knees. Arch the back, look up, doing a little bit of spinal movement just to make sure our core and our spine feel long and strengthened for our seated meditation. Cat and cow. Good, just a few, that's all it takes. Cross the ankles, sit back, and hang out with me. Hey, welcome. We've made it to our third section of our practice. A little later, that's all right. I try to get at least 5, maybe 10 minutes of meditation, but 5 minutes is great too. Heck, 1 minute's great. If you can get 1 minute of meditation in each day and you never had any before, it's awesome. So, sit up tall. Whatever's comfortable for you. Grab a pillow, sit against a wall, sit on a chair. Close your eyes or look down towards the ground. Place your hands open, meaning upright, so your palms are up, either on your knees or in your lap. Today we are open to the signs that the universe provides, the synchronicities, the coincidences. We're going to acknowledge things that might seem off in a good way. So we're going to pay attention. In this moment, pay attention to your breath. What is it telling you and how is it telling you that? Can we send that breath down into the bottom of our belly and slow down the exhale? Changing the breath, allowing it to be deeper, slower. That action can help relax our mind, to allow the anxiety to melt, so that we can have more space to notice. And notice the sensations in your body. Where are you feeling connection of your body to the ground or to each other? What tight areas are you still holding on to? What more can you soften? So we'll sit here for a few more minutes with a simple guideline to pay attention to your breath, to your body, and even to those thoughts that float in and drift away. If your mind has started to wander, bring it back to this place, to your breath and sensations. Slowly give your fingers a little wiggle. Blink the eyes open. And hold. Sit for a moment. So today, our piece out, how we can share this with the world. Share the possibilities of life with others. If you complain, you get more to complain about. If you talk and dream about passion for something wonderful, I believe the hope and imagination will take you to a better place. It's certainly a more fun conversation. Spend time with the dreamers. If you're a dreamer, people around you, or people will want to spend more time around you. So basically, listen to your conversations that you're having with others. Can you switch the narratives to complaints, drama, gossip, and over to dreams, ideas, and forward thinking, right? Something a little bit more fun to talk about. So that's your challenge for today and moving forward. So let's take our hands, palms up on the knees, reach up together, connect the hands at the top. That slow exhale brings the hands to your heart. Take another breath. Take the thumbs to the heart. Inhale. And let it go. Exhale. So go off and have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for joining me for morning movement and meditation. I hope to see you again very soon. Namaste.